Hi guys, welcome back to Tea at 4. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Billy. And this is the podcast where we talk all things that normally stay in the group chats.
And today is our final episode of Tea at 4 for 2024.
Fireworks. Our names in lights. We aren't feeling our normal selves. We're really ill today.
Yeah, we're really ill of alcohol.
Unfortunately.
Sadly.
Yeah. Not how we wanted to do it for you guys, but sadly, that is the reality.
We thought we'd do a fun episode. We did it last year with me and Christy.
Mm-hmm.
Christy is off work still. She's just been on holiday in Lanzarote. And we've been home getting brain rotty.
Love that.
Thank you. She will be back joining us in the new year. But for now, me and Bill are going to go through our top picks and icks from the year. Because you've all been gagging to hear.
I know.
Edge of your seats.
The episode they've been waiting for. Okay.
Should we get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
What are we starting off on? Icks or picks? Negative or... Do you want the good news or the bad news?
What do you want first? Let us know. Oh, wait, you can't.
I want the bad news.
You want the bad news first?
Is it?
Okay. I'd like to set the scene. A lot of mine came from this morning when I was severely hungover on the train to work.
Nice.
So my biggest ick of the year goes to giving up your seat on the train. I hate it.
There we go.
I know I've got to do it and I will do it, but nothing sends me into such an overdrive of anger and frustration when you see someone more needing the chair than you.
Literally the other day, a pregnant woman, Billy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Heavily pregnant man.
I know, it's bad, but I really...
You ask for it. I'm sorry, but you sit... This is supposed to be the most boring chat ever. You sit on the two priority seats nearest the door, which you're not supposed to sit on if you're basically asking for it.
I'm not.
And you sit,
asking
you
to sit
down every time.
I'm asking to sit down, actually.
Yeah. I don't believe in giving up my seat for a child. That's one place I will...
Never.
I don't think they travel for free.
I don't care if they travel for free. They don't have in my chair. So
Okay.
that was really aggressive.
That's just also awakened something in me, a rage. Chivalry is fucking dead of 2024. Do you know how many times I've not even got off the tube and people were trying to get on? Men as well. Or if I'm there as a woman, just like, obviously Titanic is over, women and children go first. I mean, not the children, women. But like, if I'm stood there and there's a seat free, that man will be fucking sliding and slipping to go before me.
Absolutely. It will be me. every man for themselves.
Yeah, I don't believe in that. I think the bar is on the floor at this point.
But you think you deserve a chair because you're a woman?
Have I got more organs or something, like women bearing hips? I think I deserve to sit down.
No. Absolutely not. No way. Feminism. Equal rights. Equal chair opportunities.
That one. We work for a women's interest brand.
I don't think a woman should have a chair before anyone.
Serious?
Unless they're pregnant.
Yeah, but what
Or they've got,
happened to
disability.
like chivalry? Like, this way, madame, this way, my lady.
Get fucked. No! I'm elbowing everyone out of the way for that chair first thing in the morning.
You are gay, though. That's fine. You're gay.
You're gay?
You're gay? Oh my God, sorry. Should I have...
What?
Should I have...
Told everyone.
Yeah.
No,
you're fine. You are gay. Right. But like a straight man taking this, like, and being a bit like about it.
I just hate everything straight men do anyway, so I agree with you.
Oh, thank you.
I've changed
At least
my
we
mind.
can come and find some middle ground.
But the gays and the girls.
Shut
us up for gays and girls.
Yeah.
That's why they've got the monkey bars for men to hold on to.
Oh, that pissed me off the other day. Like those hanging kind of stirrups.
Yeah.
I was holding on to one. I reached down into my pocket to get what I thought was a tissue is actually a panty liner. So that's one whole story. Okay. And then I went to go put my thing up and a man had taken my stirrup.
Oh, that's rude.
It.
Yeah,
so
that is rude. Sorry, this is so boring for everyone listening. But another thing I really hate is I very strategically know where I stand on the platform first thing in the morning because I know where the door stands.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get there and everyone's standing in their place. And the people that try and like come and stand in between you in that space, Barbara, get back. Get back. You should have got here on time, which is at least 10 minutes before the train comes.
I do that. I do that.
You do that.
Yeah. Okay, well, good to get some gripes for TFL out the way.
Okay, my another ick of mine this year. Run clubs. Hate them.
Oh, I thought that died out.
No, it's been everywhere this year, especially gay run clubs. Just get like a normal hobby, you know? Meet up for a drink, go for a walk, but like they run in these packs and it's so cringe. Oops, sorry.
Movement is cringe.
Movement and group exercise is cringe.
Yeah.
Play a game of sport or something.
Play a game of sports. I think it's like that thing, like, if you don't post about it, it's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes people act like when they go to the gym, and I know this is like quite an old gripe, but like, it didn't happen.
Yeah, like,
unless I posted about it.
I do have a couple of friends that are going to see this and be like, that was about me.
That was about me.
And it is. I don't. Sometimes you see the same gym selfie every day. What do you do? Clocking into your time machine?
No.
You know, when you go to work, and you've got to clock in at the timestamp.
Yes.
Like, what you did? You getting paid for that?
But we had a conversation with one of our friends. Well, I did, and I was just like, "You're acting like they're sponsoring you."
Maybe that's the goal.
Maybe is that. I don't think they will though.
No, obviously not.
Within that, my ick is regarding staying up late. Why the hell, when I pay my high taxes, do London pubs do last orders at 10 p.m?
No, it's ridiculous.
11 p.m, out the door then.
Disgusting.
Okay, right, what?
I hate
now
it.
What?
No, actually do your job and serve me drinks all night.
All night?
Okay.
Like, thank you. If you don't mind. Like, what is the point in that? This is supposed to be the city that never sleeps.
That's New York.
Well, this is also a city that stays out late.
Right, I know what you mean though. Yeah, London has a reputation for being one of the biggest cities in the world, cultural hub. Yeah, everything in bed 10:30.
It's mad. It does mean that I'm getting some more sleep, but in terms of like chasing the night and dancing the night away.
Yeah, ruins a Saturday night. Sleeping is for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Absolutely.
And Sundays.
And
Fridays,
Sundays,
Saturdays.
where Bobby rots.
Yeah.
Bobby rots.
Yeah, but Fridays and Saturdays, I should be able to stay in the same pub without having to like hunt for another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really agree with that one.
It pisses me off.
Well, whilst we're on the same lines as that,
yeah,
I'm getting the ick now of weekday plans. Out on a school night.
Oh my God. I'm with you.
Yeah, I love it in the moment, but the next day, I'm not 25 anymore. It really, really
it's
catches
the lack
up.
of sleep. Me saying half an hour ago, we'll stay up late. It's the lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep, Rachel.
Yeah. It costs fucking £50 to go out on a weeknight.
Yeah.
So
if
by the time we
lucky,
got to the weekend, I'm in my overdraft.
Yeah, I hate the feeling of like not being able to just live a whole week and then just be excited for the weekend. You know? I know, very like, ooh, just don't go out, but I can't say no.
I can't say no.
I can't say no. I get too much FOMO.
Yeah.
So people don't go out on weekdays anymore. That everyone has to, so then I don't get sad about it.
That's a really fair point. Oh, just one last one. Maybe this doesn't have much grounding, but I found out the other day that Gen Z don't write birthday cards. Like, what is that?
I'm not Gen Z, but I don't write birthday cards.
Why?
It's just a bit of paper.
Ah, yeah. To be fair, you can't even reply to a text.
No, I barely send a happy birthday text.
Oh yeah, that's happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think our generation is becoming just a little bit less sentimental. Like maybe it's the loss of Facebook. Like no. So like no, we haven't lost Facebook. So this is fucking Barbara Boomer over here. No, I think I've seen a couple instances this year where some of my friends have missed people's birthdays.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like we're no longer using Facebook as a reference to see when our friend's birthday is. And for some reason, our memories are getting worse, so we're missing them. And people aren't sending birthday cards. Are we just becoming a less sentimental generation?
Maybe that's quite a good point. Yeah, I'm definitely way less sentimental. Like a card doesn't really mean much to me.
Really?
Like,
I love a card. It's not that it means much. I think it's just like cost of living crisis, can't really afford a gift, but a little card is like thinking of you.
I think also maybe it comes from like when we were younger. If I got a card without money in it, it went in the bin. Joking, I didn't really.
Really? I've
just
kept
like
every
side.
birthday card
My
I've
mum
ever
kept them all, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. I don't really always believe what they said in them.
What?
Like, it's just like someone just says to Billy.
Nasty, fugly
and then, like,
slut.
if it's a pre-printed birthday card and then it's just like, love, granddad. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
You've just signed something else, someone else's words.
Yeah, I'm all for writing a bit of a paragraph.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Always, you know, the classic thing. It's
Yeah.
like, 100 days around the sun. Oh, I'm not writing birthday cards.
Only
100
days.
Sorry, I meant 30 years around the sun.
Yeah, I do think
Blessing us
card
with
is
your
a nice
light and
thing.
presence. I love it. Should we do some picks?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You go.
My pick of the year is a super extra large mega vape.
I thought that was your it.
No, it's my pick. It's been my favourite thing all year.
Oh.
Changed my life. It saves me so much money.
For fuck's sake. We are not promoting that. No, put that down.
It matches the set.
Get a life. I can't wait to do next year. I can't wait.
I know, I will give
Rishi
up.
cancels them all.
It's going to be a really hard time for all of us vapors.
Are you gonna like have loads in a Mac and be like undercover and then just
my
like,
God.
what do you want?
Like
What
the
do you
guy in
want?
Hercules.
Fucking give it.
You want to buy a sundial?
Want to buy a Last Mary?
What about a Raspberry?
Just like a moustache and a Mac, naked, completely naked under there.
Oh my gosh, that would be a fright.
Yeah.
Just covered up with Lost Mary bikini.
Okay, well, one of my picks of the year is filling any silence with, you've got to laugh, haven't you? Or, you can't have it all, can you?
Yeah.
I'm going to learn for next year to learn to sit in silence.
Sit in silence.
I'm always trying to fucking feel the silence.
I was talking to someone about this last night, actually.
Really?
About how we were saying, one of them was a therapist and one of them seeing therapy. But we were just talking about how, like, the person seeing a therapist was like, oh, I feel like I've always got to feel the silence.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like in the past year I've learned actually not to do that. I feel
Yeah.
like sometimes you overshare and you overstimulate a conversation. And actually, if you're in a situation, it's okay to have silence.
Yeah, you do that on the when we walk to work and you just silence, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, I feel like I'm going to scream or explode. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm so
comfortable.
comfortable with you there that I don't feel like we need to.
Okay, I'm going to try. I need to sit in uncomfortableness.
I'm also not a morning person.
Yeah.
So like sometimes silence,
It's a really good point, Billy.
Thank you. Okay.
You go next.
My pick would be laughing at my own jokes.
Oh!
I was doing it this morning, really laughing at something I put in a text message. And I was like, if no one else will, I will.
Well, you've got to laugh, haven't you?
You've got to laugh, haven't you?
There we go. There we go.
You do.
Yeah.
You've got to laugh at your own
Brilliant
jokes.
one, Billy.
And don't be ashamed of it.
No. Okay, well, one of my picks of the year, sorry, Bobby, close your ears, getting Glastonbury tickets.
So mine as well.
I am in euphoria. Even though last time we went, I did feel slightly overwhelmed by it. I have high hopes. Not happy about fucking Rod Stewart.
No.
What the fuck?
Get fucked. Not in the nicest way possible. I hope he can't make it.
As in dies?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I was just gonna say
joking.
breaks his leg or something. I don't know. Not dies.
You can't have it all.
Can't have it all. You've got to laugh, haven't you?
There we go.
That was exactly on mine.
Good.
One of my picks was the amount of plans that we've started to make for next year.
Oh, it's amazing.
Really, really exciting stuff because we've got Primavera and Glastonbury.
Glastonbury.
Can't wait.
We're seeing all the pop girlies, and I think one of the most gorgeous things of this year has obviously been Brat Summer, but I think the message that's come with it, because there's so much pressure, especially as a woman, to be clean girl aesthetic. Who want to be the it girl? I want to be this, I want to be that. It was nice to just, shimmy that all off and have this like new vibe era about the place. Unapologetic.
Yeah.
And I feel like taking that into the rest of the year, it's just nice for women to feel like they don't have to
I agree.
have a fucking 5 to 9 before you're 9 to 5.
Nope. No, absolutely. I think on the back of that, one of my big picks of the year has been women have saved pop music again. It was Dyer and the power pop girls, Sabrina, Chapel, Charlie, even like Billie, Ariana, Beyonce, all released amazing music this year. Yeah. And it's been so good because sometimes when your Spotify Wrapped as the same music from like 5 years ago.
Oh no, mine has that.
Yeah. But this year was nice. There was so much. There was an abundance of music to listen to.
Yeah.
So I thank you.
I couldn't agree more. I'd say one of my picks of the year is the back of my boyfriend's head.
Oh.
I love it. Can't describe it, and I don't know if this is a relatable thing, but I was on a night out the other night and I was like, I can't wait to get home and just... It brings me so much joy.
Because you don't have to look at his face?
It's so sweet. No, I like the front of his... I love the front of his face too. But there's just something so comforting and just about his sweet hair.
Oh.
And I want to know if anyone else out there loves the back of their boyfriend's heads too. No. And our pick of the year combines 1, 2, 3. Jonathan. One, two, three.
Jonathan Bailey.
Please come on our podcast or on our face.
I knew you was going to say that.
That's a joke.
I knew you was going to say that. You rotten little girl. But if you're open to it.
Billy's looking for a boyfriend, the back of the head.
Boo.
I'm looking for
Oh
a
my
head.
gosh.
Just joking.
Yeah, Jonathan Bailey and Cynthia Erivo are my top people of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
And Ariana as well, I guess.
She can be there.
Yeah, she's
but
there.
not
But
Bach.
Bach. Me and Bach.
So yeah.
Yeah, we loved it. We love it still.
This is the part of the podcast where you spill the tea and we try not to.
We try not to.
For the last time.
ASMR style.
Woo! Woo! Clapping time. Let's relax.
Well, today for Spill the Tea, we are using the olive oil trend that's going around.
Love.
We're going to use some of the stories that have come out of that. When I was 14, I decided to lie to my parents and say I was staying at a friend's house. But really, I was going to stay with a boy I liked. After we hung out a bit, it got late and he said I had to go and sleep in the shed outside so his parents didn't see me. I went to the shed and there was a bed. I went to sleep. I was woken up very early by someone trying to get in the door. I didn't know what to do, so I hid under the bed. The person opened the door and came inside. Then I heard them start running on the treadmill in the corner. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I stuck my head out from under the bed and said, "I'm sorry." The person on the treadmill stopped and screamed. It was his dad. I screamed. He told me to come into the house immediately. He introduced me to his wife and the boy's grandparents. I said hi. They asked if I was homeless. I said no, I was just hanging out with their son and it got late. They said no girls were allowed to stay over. They asked for my mum's number. My mum arrived. It was basically a family gathering. My mum was yelling the whole way home.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That is so good.
That's so funny.
I've read that before.
About 4 years ago, I was new at work and I was super anxious about eating lunch in the communal kitchen. It was kind of awkward and I didn't know anyone, so I usually just ate at my desk. But one day I decided to eat in the kitchen so that fewer people would be there. And I was so happy when there was only me and an older woman that I'd never seen before. We both sat down and automatically sat not too close to each other to not make too much polite small talk. When we ran out of talking points, she seemed to struggle to find something to talk about. It was awkward and the silence stretched on. I couldn't come up with a single thing to say and my mind was blank. After what feels like an eternity, she desperately asked me if I have any children. I don't have any kids and I don't plan on having any either, but I'm in social panic mode. I want to say not yet, but I also don't want to lie. Suddenly I hear myself say the words, "No, not anymore." The woman is horrified. She immediately apologizes profusely. And now the whole of work is going around talking about how a young girl has lost her children.
That's crazy.
That is horrendous. Imagine
Not
stuck with that
anymore.
lie for the rest of your
Because you can't be
career.
lying about that.
No.
Be caught out lying about that.
That's terrifying. It was fun. Well, thank you for joining us for our end of year wrapped episode.
Yeah.
Lots of pics and icks. Can't wait to see what 2025 brings us.
Probably more Icks.
Probably a lot more icks.
Icks, yeah. And also just to round up and say our thanks to all the new followers that we've had on this
Yes.
channel.
Thank you for
We
joining
had a
us.
really gorgeous year doing these podcasts, and I feel like our love for this setup is only growing more.
Yes.
And we love when you engage with our content as well, so thank you for that.
Thank you to the fans. And I think thank you to our behind the camera team.
Yeah, thank you to
who
all our
make
crew.
All of this happen every week.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone.
Oh my
Put it off!
Yay, my alarm's going of cranberry juice. Thank you. What a gorgeous year. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye. See you next year.
See you next